Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Pastor Bob with another Daily Bible Reading Insight. I'm glad you're with me on this Friday morning. Our reading plan calls for Psalms 124 through 127 and 1 Corinthians 7, just the first 24 verses. Notice in 1 Corinthians 7, Paul calls for abstinence from sexual relations. Celibacy, like I mentioned yesterday in that video. He says, if you must, then you should be married, but celibacy is best. Jesus also agrees with him. Well, why don't we do that? Yeah, who's gonna sign up for that? Please. But it is something to ponder. At least some celibacy and some abstinence for periods, so we do not overdo it, like we overdo everything. What I want to talk to you about, though, is words found in Psalm 126 through the NLT. These were words that, jumped out at me. A song for pilgrims ascending to Jerusalem. When the Lord brought back his exiles to Jerusalem, it was like a dream. We were filled with laughter and we sang for joy, and all the other nations said, what amazing things the Lord has done for them. Yes, the Lord has done amazing things for us. What joy. All right, so when I read that, I was reminded that the promises of God, the goodness of God, the kindness of God, the power of God, the strength of God, when we let that into our hearts and we let that become our sole focus, when indeed we become obsessed with that, our lives can become like a dream. It can become that good. I am convinced from reading God's Word, I think I'm on my 19th time in a row, 19th year in a row, that His promises for goodness and kindness and peace and joy are attainable. Yes, we can achieve perfection in love in this lifetime. And so how do we orient our lives? How do we build the spiritual disciplines, the habits? How do we surround ourselves with like-minded people? How do we have hearts of service, of compassion, of grace, of humility to achieve that? I'm in. I believe that it is possible. I want to live my life waking up every day like it's a dream, that it is so good. How is God going to show up today? How is God going to use me? How is love, peace, and joy going to come into my life in ways in a way that just delights me and shocks me and makes me chuckle? Are you in? That's the adventure we're on. Pastor Bob with another Daily Bible Reading Insight. We'll see you tomorrow.